I've got your back. Through their service, veterans have our backs. Now we should have theirs. Learn more at gotyour6.org using the number 6.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Big truck accidents can cause life-changing injuries, and life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money. I know big truck wrecks, and I know how to fight those big insurance companies. If you've been hurt by a big truck, contact us at ritchielaw.com. I'm on top of it.
Happen. Find out more at cdw.com/AMD client.
Your home for Duke football. WCMC HD2, HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WC.
Cold start out there this morning with temperatures upper 40s, lower 50s this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine through Tuesday. The potential for a significant winter storm with a mixed bag of precipitation Wednesday. Details on WRAL.com. I'm meteorologist Chris Michaels in the WRAL Severe Weather Center.
The Sports Shop is presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Service. Alsco's first aid service is great for office buildings, restaurants, automotive facilities, or anywhere emergencies can happen. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's ALSCO.com to learn more about what they can provide for your business.
Top of the morning to you. Oh, yeah. It's good look. It's bad look Monday. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Was the timer right on that?
Probably not.
I think it was. Make it do what it do. Let's go. I found the Lord provides the key. Unlocks the heart and souls of you and me. Love will learn to sing your song, yeah. Love is written in the stone. Every man I meet is walking time. Bump along.
Freedom wonder past his conscious mind.
Past his conscious mind.
Love will come and take you home, yeah.
Written in the stone. Top of the morning to you, dear. Reese is in the building, the sports shop. Reese Kmac. I'm Reese with an S, man. The lovely and talented Pam Smith is in the building. Good morning, Pam. How you doing?
Good morning.
Oh, it's good little bad little Monday. And we got A-Town behind the glass. A-Town, good morning to you as well.
How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
Everything's okay?
Yeah.
You survived the NBA All-Star game last night?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Did you?
What was your impression of this the whole flavor of the All-Star weekend and the new format for the NBA All-Star game?
New format was it was weird. It was fine. I wasn't expecting anything crazy, so it was fine for me.
Yeah. I won't say it was trash, but it was.
Be careful now. Be careful.
No, I got because it was kind of whack. It really was.
You didn't think it made it more competitive?
I think.
Which is what we kind of been talking about.
Yeah, it was a little more competitive, I would say. I don't know. I'm not sure how they could fix that, the problem they have. So, for me, they had Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary on, 50 years. That was on. It was incredible. They had the red carpet for that. Then they had everybody that you could ever think of that was living, still living, appeared on their show. And it was
Oh, I know that was incredible. I didn't know that was on.
Oh yeah. And I tell you the truth, I was going back and forth, and I probably spent more. Even though I was taping the SNL live, I was still going back and forth. I probably spent more time watching that than I did the NBA.
Over the
NBA
All-Star game.
yeah.
Interesting.
And really, what's really interesting, and this is a surprise for people, maybe not. And Kmac, so he doesn't know. And I might have missed because I didn't watch the whole. It was like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, so I didn't watch the whole thing, but. I saw 4 people that was part of SNL Live that's been in the studio with the sports shop. 4 of them.
Okay, name them. Tell us. Who?
A couple of guys, I can't remember their names.
But they were here. They come through here. That's right.
They came here. Obviously, the relationship with comedians or entertainers that's been on our show the last 15 years. So I counted 4 people that had been on Saturday Night Live, have hosted Saturday Night Live. That's been here on the sports shop. So
that's really great.
Yeah, now I'm identify. Mellows was one of them. I'm gonna identify those names. A couple of them I saw. Yeah, I remember her. I remember him. Nikki Glazer was one of them. I think she was 2, and I can't remember the other. It was 2 guys, but
you're like, hey, we talked to them.
Had a great time with them, so
that's really cool.
That's awesome, man. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm curious to see what how people felt about it. It was interesting. His Draymond Green was really vocal over the weekend, talking about the NBA as a whole and what's going on with how boring the NBA is. Do we have that? Yeah. Okay. Get that before me. And I'm curious to see people's reaction to that because I think he's right. Then I turn around and flip it. I think he's part of why it's
That's
boring.
what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, like.
Yeah, because everything he talks about the 3-point shots and all that stuff is boring. Now, NBA scout did tell me this. Said that a 15-footer or a 3. They encourage people to shoot 3s versus take 2s because percentage-wise, analytic-wise, you can shoot 30% from the 3-point line and shoot 50% for the 2s. They rather you shoot 3 from the 3-point line. So that's why you see everybody jacking up 3s and nobody's playing defense. It's really a bad look. And just like Chris Canty, who on Sports Light said this morning. He said, man, I think the Knicks beat somebody 148 to some crazy 120 something. Now, that used to happen back in the day when I was very, very young watching basketball.
Right.
But it was competitive. There's more physicality going on. It was just guys getting in each other's chest, playing defense. Now it's so wide open, you can touch anybody. And when you score 100, it's just like it's like a shoot exposition. I mean,
I keep saying the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just elevated to a different level. That's what it feels like.
And it's not really enticing. Here's Draymond Green talking about what I just said. Take a listen.
It's not smart basketball no more. I saw a clip not too long ago where Kobe said, like, yo, it's accidental basketball. He couldn't have been more right. It was so refreshing to play against Bron because every possession is like a chess match. But you don't just get that on a regular basis. It's just who can run faster, who can hit more 3s. It's no substance. And so I think it's very boring.
Well, there it is.
No substance.
Right. It's interesting. I mean, again, he was part of that, the Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and the whole nine. That they changed the landscape. They changed how some guys grew up, want to be basketball players. Everybody want to be Steph Curry, step back 3, things of that nature. So he was part of that. His team, not him. Now he was always hard nosed and physical guy. He played old school. Now, I agree with that.
Absolutely,
he's an old school player, but his teammates were. His teammates trying to shoot some 3s. They didn't want none of that smoke. So I just think it's.
So have you ever had a job that you liked the job, but it was boring? So it's kind of what he said. Like he loves what he does, right? But now it's boring.
Right. I just thought it was interesting that, bro, you part of what's causing this to be boring. So what are you talking about? 919-890-6200. I'm very, very curious to see what people think about that. But it was okay. I didn't even see any of Fridays because that was Valentine's Day. Everybody was out doing their thing. Matter of fact, Pam, how was your Valentine's Day?
It was okay.
Okay, it was okay. Good.
Yeah, it was okay.
Better than expected.
No.
Okay, there you go. Hey, say, how was your Valentine's Day? Better than expected?
Not better than
It was as expected.
As advertised. That's what I'm going to say. As advertised.
That is spot on right there, man. Spot on.
How about yourself?
It was.
How was your Valentine's?
It was fantastic. I had a great Valentine's.
Oh, listen.
Yeah, it was
okay.
good. It was
I
good.
can
Did you get treated right?
The thing is, it's not what you receive, it's what you give. I'm a giving guy.
Oh, that is such a political answer. Good job. Look at his face. He's like, yeah. Good job.
I'm just saying, that's the way it went down. So, yeah, I was in Charlotte, had a great time. It was a good time. Yeah. Shout out to STK, I think it is, yeah. That steakhouse, it was unbelievable.
Oh, so you enjoyed it. Okay.
It was like a club. They had a DJ in there and everything. Yeah, I'm in there doing line dancing.
I was going to say, did you get up and dance?
Yeah, I did. That thing was on and popping. I mean, so what is
Oh, you learned a new one?
Yeah, no, I already knew it.
Did you do the boots on the ground? Boots on the ground, did that one come up?
No, what? I found that song because somebody brought this song up to me this weekend. And they were saying boots on the ground. I didn't know what they was talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's a new line dance.
Boots on the
bring
ground.
out the fan.
The fan. No, so the one I was thinking is
Boots on the ground.
It's like Hispanic one.
This is Cowboy.
I mean, yeah. I'll think of it.
That's a different one.
I know. I can't. I never know the names of the song. But Boots on the Ground, I never heard that song.
Yeah, we'll get A to play that one.
Okay.
But
like for all I hope everybody enjoyed their Valentine's and their Galentine's a couple weeks before last week.
Some people had Galentine's yesterday and Saturday. So it just, we do it when we want to do it.
Well, you do it because when you want to do it because nobody else going to do it for you. How about that?
This dude.
Good
morning, Randall, Daniil. I'm not even listening to you. J Style and Ronald.
Why you not listening to me? I'm just telling like a T.I. is. But I did enjoy the Saturday Night Live 50th year anniversary.
I'm gonna check that out.
Chevy Chase, man, Eddie Murphy, man, they had everybody. It was man, it just think about it with 50 years. And some of those people, because I used to watch it a lot early on, but then later on, you're like, I don't watch it. It used to be appointment TV back when Eddie Murphy was on it.
That's true.
People like that. But, man, it was some unbelievable guys on there. I was
trying to think of the lady I was going to ask you if she was back. She used to be on there all the time. I can't think of her name.
Yeah, but it was fantastic and incredible. But I spent a lot. I guess I was going back and forth. That's how entertaining that was, and not so entertaining the NBA All-Star situation. They got a problem. NBA has a real problem. I think they got a real problem.
Well, yeah, when you got your players talking about it's boring,
right?
Then that's a problem. Speaking out on it, that's a real problem.
A real problem is in Columbia, South Carolina. We're going to talk about that a little bit, but A-Town's going to tell us something right now. We've got
The Sports Shop Radio Show with Reese and Kmac will recognize and highlight African-American individuals who have achieved in their respective fields and or paved the way for others during our Salute to Champions program during the month of February. The individual areas that will be recognized are in the areas of education, business, politics, community, sports, and entertainment. Individuals recognized should have some association with the state of North Carolina. The event is Wednesday, February 19th at the North Hilton Raleigh North Hills Hotel.
Yeah, it's something that we'll be talking about a lot more. If you're in the Raleigh Durham area, we know there is some severe weather that may be coming, but projected to come, and we're going to evaluate that as well as our event on the 19th, so you'll be hearing more about that. But when we get back on the other side, though, we're going to talk a little about Gamecocks and what's going on. She got her paper, then things started going left. That's what my mother told me last night. Real tight. Mama Reese told me last night. What? We'll discuss that and much more on the other side. Let's go.
Real fan analysis, good vibes, The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
The Pack Therapy Podcast is in session thanks to First Horizon Bank. Tim Donnelly here, host of The Drive, alongside Wolfpack legend Casey Morsell.
Every episode is your chance to score inside information on the Pack.
We'll set you up for Wolfpack games all season long.
And we break down the ACC competition, what to watch for as we roll towards the tournament madness.
Plus special guests to keep Wolfpack hope alive.
Follow and subscribe to Pack Therapy wherever you discover your favorite podcast or watch on YouTube.
Adam Gold in studio with my man Sammy Hanna, owner-operator of the Aluminum Company of North Carolina. I tell people this all the time. If I am doing a commercial for somebody, I am vouching for who they are and what they do. You guys do great work, but your customer service stands above all the great work that you do.
Adam, I truly appreciate that testimonial. And yeah, we try to take pride in our customer service and meet and exceed our homeowners' expectations on all their home improvement needs. Obviously, there's many companies out there that do what we do. If you Google home improvements, Raleigh, you're going to get many, many companies. But you're not going to find too many companies out there that have a 4.9 rating and over 800 Google reviews and over 7,000 Guild quality reviews. It takes a lot of work on our part to make sure we meet and exceed all your expectations on customer service. And we're going to continue to do so because that's why we've been in business since 1961.
I have used the Aluminum Company. I have not heard anyone that had anything but incredible things to say about all of you, and that is amazing. That's a testimony to how you guys do it. Aluminum Company of North Carolina, aluminumcompany.com.
This is Gordon Miller with Miller Lending in Cary, and I have a question. When it comes time to buy a house, do you just look at one? Probably not. So when it comes time to working with a lender, multiple surveys have shown that borrowers who requested multiple quotes were far more likely to receive better terms when compared to those who likely only spoke to one. So why Miller Lending? As a mortgage broker, we're not limited to only one lender, as is the case with your bank. We act as more of a one-stop shop. With access to over 24 lenders, it's not uncommon to receive multiple bids for your mortgage. Recently, we've saved numerous homeowners upwards of $10,000 or more in closing costs for the same interest rate they'd been quoted. Now, while you may think all lenders are the same, they aren't. So whether it's a no closing cost purchase, our highly competitive FHA, VA, or jumbo rate, see why thousands of satisfied clients have chosen Miller Lending as their lender for life. 919-447-3377, or simply apply online at millerlending.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
If you are interested in your student and student athlete receiving a scholarship to college, Prime Time Scouting is the company for you. This is Coach Ellis of Prime Time Scouting. We don't sell anything, we offer service. We are looking for those who are looking for us. Guaranteed scholarships with a money-back guarantee, internships, relationships with all the divisions, 3, 2, 1, NAIA, HBCUs, and so forth, and also prep schools, vetting the schools and coaches, academic aid, discounts on services like training, tutoring, and film, help with the transfer portal, and also it's a lifetime commitment. The Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, plus Primetime Scouting 55. That is your promo code that lets us know they found you for us. We offer service. We don't sell anything. Let us help you.
Check out Coach Ellis and Primetime Scouting at primetimescouting.com.
Injured in a motorcycle accident? Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS before you call your insurance company. The insurance company wants to pay you the least amount possible. Law Tigers are riders too, so we understand what your bike and gear are worth and what you're going through after an accident. Your case evaluation is always free, and we don't get paid until your case settles. Call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS, North Carolina's motorcycle lawyers. Law Tigers is a network of independent law firms who are members of the American Association of Motorcycle Injury Lawyers. Law Tigers is not a law firm.
It's Jasmine from The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop is presented in part by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Everyone loves the Alsco Injury Report featuring the Alsco First Aid Kit. So stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491 to get your free personal first aid kit. That's right, you can get your own personal first aid kit for free. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491. Stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491.
What is dedication? My daughter is biological and my son is adopted. I love them both so much. From the morning when you wake up to putting them to bed at night and every moment in between. I think a parent's job is to protect our children but also prepare them for the world so they become good, kind human beings.
That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hit me one time.
I got my boots on the ground.
Oh, this is all right here. This is it.
Yeah.
So wait a
I
minute.
got my boots on the ground.
Where the fans at?
They've been
You
doing
gotta
trail.
do the dance.
Trail
You
ride.
gotta shake your fan.
Never heard this song before. I'm serious. Oh, this is a trail ride. A-Town, they been doing a trail ride.
No.
A-Town said, what the hell is that?
Yo, I don't know what that is.
Hold it.
We're going.
Hold it.
Welcome back to the Sports Shop. We're getting in there big time. I'm D.L. Reese with an S. The lovely talent pound son split the fur is right here. A-Town behind the glass.
I look like I can do it in the chair. Don't tell me to get
Okay,
up.
Perry, you can't dance
You got to do
anyway.
the fan. Watch it.
Oh, man. Thank you for joining us. 919-890-6200. Oh, man. Rock with us at 99.9 HD2, 628 in the buzz, 104.5 FM. And we got a bunch of people rocking with us right now out on YouTube. Oh, man. The Sports Shop, Reese Kmac. We got several co-hosts rocking with us out there, man. And, of course, the best of the Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac. Can't miss our podcast. Our main man, A-Town, puts it down each and every day. So it is Good Look, Bad Look Monday. And, wow, that's a good look on the boots on the ground, huh?
Yeah. I forgot to tell you my other good look. I don't know if you've seen some of it.
What's
but,
that?
I worked the Red Room this weekend.
Oh, talk to me about that, yeah.
Oh, my God. So the Red Room.
I saw the dress. The dress was fly, I must admit. I saw Naya. She was looking good, too, so it's all good.
Yes. So Naya, she worked, too.
Oh,
She loves working with Demetrius of Develop Events. So they presented the Red Room, which was also a launch of their nonprofit, Hearts for Blooms.
Okay.
Which is a nonprofit, great nonprofit. So when you finish, thousands of dollars in wedding flowers and things like that, instead of them having to throw them away, they take them to hospitals and.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so
I love
it's going to be
that
amazing.
Idea. I love that idea.
So that was a big launch, but this party with the purpose was sponsored by Google. So it was amazing.
Was it well attended too?
Yes, very well attended.
Good.
So many different avenues. So I enjoyed that. That was great to be a part of.
I'm sorry,
Congratulations.
I can't believe you just let that fly by right quick. But real quick, let's update people on that was some good look. The bad look down in Columbia, South Carolina, first of all. Talk about that a little bit.
That was a bad look. Oh, my God. So we know they lost last week, but now South Carolina lost at home.
My mother, who's 87 years old.
Not just lost, though.
Yeah.
They got.
My mom said she got the bag and they started losing.
And not just losing,
I'm
like they've never
me?
been beat like this before. 87-58.
First of all, what do you know about the bag? What do you know about that
Mama
term?
said she hip. She said, "How do you think you know about the bag?" She taught you how to get the bag.
But your thoughts, man, really on.
Man, I don't know. I'm worried, but then I think it's for some reason I think somebody's hurt. Like I just think it's she's has a few challenges, but I think if anybody, she'll get them back right.
But people don't understand. See, Connecticut. That's a young lady that's from D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend James Williams. We talk about all the time. Fudd is her last name. Fudd, and she's been out. I think this may be her 6th year. But not like she played. She had like several MCLs on both knees.
Ooh.
But she could straight up ball. And this is her first time being healthy, coming back. I hope she remains the way. She's one that dropped 28 points yesterday. But she could straight hoop.
Right.
I mean, like her mom played in WNBA. Her dad played in college. I mean, she could straight hoop. I love watching her play. She's and she's gonna make. And I'm saying it right now.
Okay.
By her playing that way, that's the best team in the country.
Wow.
Yes.
So over
Over
Notre
UCLA,
Dame,
over Notre Dame,
UCLA,
over
USC,
over USC, over Juju and all them. Yeah. The girl can, now I say when she's healthy, then they got the freshman from North Carolina who's amazing.
Yeah.
She played like a grown man. She began business. But it was But it was interesting. That's my reaction to it, Pam.
Yeah, so we'll see. But she says, as she said, so they hadn't lost at home since I can't remember 2020 maybe something like that. So she said Thursday night we'll start a new streak. That was one thing that she said. So
what does that mean? So okay, so she
so you can start over now, right? You finally the monkey's off your back. Lost at home, you can start anew.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's and you good with that?
We'll see. We actually have some sound from Dawn. Let's hear from Dawn on what she thinks about the team's performance.
We got to play better. We got to perform better. I feel really bad for our fans. I mean, they packed the house. They did their part, and we just really had an embarrassing performance. And we got to get things back on track. I mean, I think we have probably all of our streaks have been broken this particular year. But it was a hell of a ride. I mean, to win 71 straight. Is it 71? 71 straight here. We got a chance to start a new streak on Thursday, and we got to get back at it.
Wow.
There you go.
So there's nothing to see here, Reese. I mean, it was a 71-game streak. Of course, eventually she's going to lose. Of course she was.
Okay, let's go to the phones real quickly. Got for the short. We up against. We got Chuck Hunt. Hey, Chuck. Good morning from Louisiana.
Morning,
What's
Chuck.
going on?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you all. I'm going to stay on topic with you all talking about the South Carolina UConn game. I did not expect that, and I saw Dawn Staley's expression and wondering, she's kind of doesn't like talking about rebuilding. You expect them to be reloading, and I wouldn't want to be in the practices of Dawn Staley or Kim Mulkey at LSU or Westmore at North Carolina State right now. It's just one of those days. But yeah, Brother Reese, you talking about AZ Fudd? Oh, she caught fire yesterday.
Yeah, AZ yesterday. Yeah, she's incredible. She's been an unbelievable player, the best player coming out of high school senior year, but she's been injury prone over the last few years. I'm so happy to see her come back that way.
Yeah.
That's what you hear injury prone. You always think if you say the Bill Walton effect, we start saying injury prone. God rest his soul.
Yeah, absolutely. How'd you enjoy the NBA All-Star game? Did you watch that?
Oh yeah, good question.
No, you know what? I didn't even watch the NBA All-Star game. That's why I've been watching women's college basketball. Like I said, I watched your alma mater beat NC State. That was a great ball game. That was quite a game. And I watched LSU in Texas. But I didn't even watch the All-Star game nor the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary.
I watched Saturday Night Live. It was incredible.
Reese is gonna make us all go back and watch that one.
I know. Okay, Chuck, we got to begin, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Have a great start to your week.
Yeah.
All right. Same to you all. You all take care. Be safe.
Pam, we talked about Carolina and NC State, which is unbelievable basketball team, women's basketball. Talk about that game a little bit, if you will.
Wow, that was a very, very good game. Went all the way down to the wire. I think it had like seven or eight lead changes. It was really, really good. But at the very end, Carolina, I think it was probably like 8 seconds left. They made a shot, on the free throw line, and then they were up by 1, went down with 5 seconds. You got to put it in the hands of Isaiah, and she got pushed out of bounds. Well, not really pushed. She slipped out of bounds out of great defense. So from Carolina. So it was just like, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was just so much. It was action-packed. Like, you didn't want to stop watching the game. It was action-packed. So hopefully we'll hear from them soon because that was huge.
Yeah. Is that a biased or unbiased opinion, what you just said?
What?
About, her losing the ball or she didn't get fouled, anything like that? You've been a Carolina girl, I'm just saying. But, the thing is.
That was great defense by Maria, Gotang.
We may have some debate really around that sketch. But
it might have been a little touch, but at that point, you don't call it.
Just hold that thought. Hey, Ty, what we got right quick? Come on.
We're going to talk about that in the next hour.
We sure are going to talk about that. What we got, A?
Hey there, Sports Shop listeners. It's time to step up our game for the Durham Public Schools Foundation. We're shining the spotlight on this incredible nonprofit dedicated to ensuring every student in DPS thrives thanks to the power of our united community. You can make a big play by donating or volunteering. Your support is the game changer our students need, helping to provide the resources and opportunities they deserve. Take action today by visiting bullcityschools.org. Whether you're giving a little or giving a lot, signing up to volunteer or spreading the word, you're making a difference. Together we can achieve amazing things for our students. Durham Public Schools Foundation and Sports Shop listeners, let's team up for our kids.
Man, absolutely. A great foundation. Get out there and support the foundation. On the other side, we get back. We're going to pause for the calls. You know how we get down during this month, and definitely so excited to talk to one of our next recipients of the Salute the Champions opportunity, and a young man that may have some conversations for you, Pam. He from the NC State Wolfpack. I'm just trying to tell you.
So you were setting me up.
I sure was setting you up.
Oh, my.
And we're going to get into all that next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
It's the vibe for me, the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
The Adam Gold Show.
I felt like Philadelphia would win. And what we call that is, at least I do, blind squirrel theory. The game played out, sort of, as I thought it would. That never happens.
Chiefs look like garbage.
Well, I did not anticipate the Chiefs to be blown out.
Embarrassing.
But exactly what I thought would happen, happened. That never happened.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan.
Hi, I'm Earl Reese with the S, here to discuss a topic that literally is near and dear to my heart. About 5 years ago, I underwent heart bypass surgery to remove blockages and improve my overall cardiovascular health. My experience highlights the importance of heart health, and I wanted to list my top 10 steps we can all take to protect our hearts. Number 1, stay active. Number 2, eat a balanced diet. Number 3, quit smoking. Number 4, manage stress. Number 5, monitor your health. Number 6, maintain a healthy weight. Number 7, limit your alcohol intake. Number 8, get enough sleep. Number 9, stay hydrated. Number 10, know the signs: chest pains, shortness of breath, and dizziness, and seek medical attention if you experience any of these symptoms. My personal story is a reminder of the importance of heart health. By taking proactive steps, we can all work towards a healthier heart and a longer, more fulfilling life. Let's go.
The Law Offices of Gregory Noah Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
Hi. I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
No matter how you served.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I missed so much time with her.
No matter what you're going through.
Before, I knew what to expect every day. And now I have so many decisions to make. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
We are here for you.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
If you or a veteran in your life is experiencing thoughts of suicide, dial 988, then press 1 to reach the Veterans Crisis Line.
The future depends on teachers. Every day, teachers are shaping our tomorrows, starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Right now, in a classroom somewhere in the United States, there's a teacher inspiring a future scientist who will make preventing pandemics their life's work, sharpening the mind of an aspiring environmentalist who will help combat climate change, and generating possibilities for a student who will be the first in their family to graduate college. It all starts with teachers who meet challenges with creativity, who reinvent education for the future, who work towards a school system that lifts up every child, regardless of race, income, or zip code, and to enable the full potential of our students, our communities, and our country. Explore a career that leaves a legacy you can be proud of. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
I'm a wife and the mother of 2 kids. And when I get to work in the precinct house and put on my uniform, I can tell you, as a police officer, we're building partnerships. This should be happening everywhere, so the police should be reaching out to this community. And this community should reach out to the police. That's the way to make this a safer place.
Start the conversation and help stop crime. To learn the 5 things you can do, go to ncpc.org/preventviolentcrime. A message from the National Crime Prevention Council and the Bureau of Justice Assistance.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This hour of Buzz Sports Radio is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Black History Month is an integral part of our nation's tradition, in which we continue to recognize and promote positive, impactful individuals. The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, Salute to Champions, would like to recognize this individual for their contribution.
Man, welcome back to the Sports Shop. Dear Reese, with an S, of course, Pound, the lovely talented Pound Smith.
Good morning.
The music you're hearing is our intro to something that's very, very special to us. It's about Salute the Champions. We identify individuals that have done some great things and doing great things, but more importantly, have encouraged others to do the same, man. And this is no exception. We're so excited to have, and this is IBM's, one of my old crews, IBM's Chief Analytics Officer. He's also the Senior State Executive for IBM in North Carolina, and the Senior Location Executive for IBM in the Research Triangle Park, and he's also a 2025 Salute the Champions recipient, Tim Humphrey. Good morning, brother. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Finally, I'm here. Finally.
You made your way into
I made it.
You have arrived.
Yes. This is the biggest thing that's happened to me in a long time.
No, and here's the crazy part about it. He's serious about that too. He's been trying to get here. He's talked about it a lot. But Tim, thank you so much for all you do and all you've done, man. And of course, Tim is a graduate of the NC State University.
Go Pack. Go Pack. Go Pack.
With a Bachelor of Science degree in electrical engineering. And is a member of the NC State, the University Electrical and Computer Engineering Hall of Fame. We got a Hall of Fame here, Pam.
Hall of Fame.
Now, ain't lying. I'm a Hall of Fame, but ain't got nothing to do with electrical engineering.
Look, I wish I was a Hall of Fame in sports. But I'll take engineering.
That's right.
He also plays a vital role as NC State University Board of Trustees. So, Tim, man, you've done so many good things. But so let's start off. You're from Fayetteville, is that correct?
Fayetteville, born and raised. DeVille. Right by Fayetteville State.
Okay. Is that right?
Right off the Merc.
Okay.
That's me.
Know where the Merc is, that's for sure. So, I mean, you have so many titles. You do so many things. But take us, I guess, the elevator speech in what is a day in the life of Tim Humphrey with all of these different positions?
That's a great question.
I never know what a day is going to bring. Sometimes I'm working on things for the community. Sometimes I'm working on trying to figure out some great insights to help us move our business forward. Sometimes I might be in D.C. Trying to work on policy issues. So you never know. The day is always different. And that's one of the things I love about the job. I never know what to expect. It's always something different.
Wow. I want to caveat that question with, because of everything that you do, one thing that we talked a lot about last week was passion and purpose. And are you in a position where you feel you have both, they have aligned together, or is it separate? Like, are you doing what you love, but you think your purpose to do?
I got an authenticity statement, which is I'm a goofy engineer who cares about people.
Love it.
And while I do a lot in business, I have a team, and we have a lot of IBMers here locally. So I get to do a lot of coaching, a lot of mentoring, a lot of helping people. That's probably the favorite part of what I do. I do get into the numbers. I am an analytics guy, even though I know it's your viewers is ruining basketball.
Yeah, it is.
I do love the numbers.
You heard me this morning.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
I don't disagree with you either, though.
Okay.
I see people pass up a dunk for a 3-pointer, and I'm like, I don't know if that's good analytics.
Right.
But no, going back to your question, I do love the opportunity to be with people and help people. I try to do a lot in the community. I work with the Boys and Girls Clubs, the Raleigh Chamber of Commerce, and heck, just last week I was working with Empower doing a graduation speech. Empower is an organization, nonprofit that does they help people get STEM education, early professionals.
Sure.
So it's good. I love it. I got purpose too.
Yeah, and it says here you're a mentor to over 30 global professional students and youth. So it speaks to a lot of that. We're talking to Tim Humphrey, who is a recipient, a part of the class, and we call this, and it's funny, we call this the tallest class that we've ever had. Literally, this is the tallest class for Salute the Champions.
Well, I feel short in this class. I'm like,
I think if we had to do,
I might be one of the shortest.
No, maybe a basketball line. I mean, you'd be played 3, maybe the 2, maybe.
Yeah. Although I can't shoot that well. Look, my team in high school, we were short. I played 4 and 5.
According to what we know about you, you're good at coaching, so maybe we'll keep you on the side.
Yeah, I could be the coach. I can be the coach.
But we kidded a little bit about the analytics, but you are the chief analytics officer. Talk about what that is.
Yeah, so look, companies, and IBM is no different, try to be data-driven, right? You try to use, I'd say, 10, 15 years ago, people started realizing that data can give you a competitive advantage.
Yep.
And we try to use data, infuse it into all of our processes, our workflows, so that we can create insights to help us make better decisions.
Sure.
So that's what it's all about, whether we are looking for a company to purchase, whether we're trying to collect invoices, how to do it more efficiently, even what price is going to give us the best combination of profit versus win probability, what's going to be our revenue forecast based on historical information and other factors that we know. So those are some of the types of things you do in analytics for business, and it's really good because most people have biases, so you make decisions and you don't realize your biases. So analytics sort of levels that playing field.
Oh, that's wild.
That's awesome. We are talking to our Salute the Champion award winner, Tim Humphrey. Just going back to, I love what you said when you said, this is what I get to do. I say that a lot because we get to do this.
That's
it's
right.
not guaranteed.
That's right.
But with all of the things that you do and your different roles at IBM, it's still obviously very, very important to you to be a part of the community, to do things that impact the community, how you find the time to add that to the schedule in your day. And so why is that so important to you to be a part?
I always tell people nobody that's successful got there on their own, and I'm no different. When I look back on my past, and I think about it now that I'm an adult, I shouldn't be here, right? So I sort of beat the odds. If I'd have been born one house over or one street over, I'm not sure I would be here today. So people have helped me. Teachers, community leaders have helped me. And then as I, got to college, people helped me. And as I got in my career, people helped me. So, I feel like it's my responsibility to pay it forward. And, I used to not do a lot of mentoring and coaching. And, I had somebody call me out on that after a few years in my career. And I was like, it hurt a little bit, but I was like, you know what? You're right. Truth hurts. Truth hurts. And I said, I'm going to start giving more back.
This is interesting. We're talking to a 2025 recipient, one of the recipients of the 2025 class of Salute the Champions. I want to go, so now we're going to go there, go a little deeper, because I really want to understand, how you got here. There are many shows you stood on. There's people who influenced you over the years, Tim. Give me a couple of names and why those individuals kind of show up right now.
Yeah, first person I think of is my high school guidance counselor. I played basketball, but I growing up, I thought I was going to play for the Lakers. And
you got your pen on.
I got my pen. I'm proud of the Luka trade. Makes us relevant for the next 10 years. But anyway, I thought I was going to play basketball, but I had surgeries when I was 13, 14, 15, so I didn't play for like 3 years. And when I came back, I just wasn't as good as I used to be.
Okay.
So I didn't know what I was going to do. And I had my guidance counselor said, well, you've done good in math and science. So why don't you think about engineering? And I said, what, drive a train? I didn't even know what engineering was. It wasn't the engineers, where I grew up.
Yeah.
And so he told me what it was, and he got me into a summer camp at NC State. And I came up here for, a week and learned about engineering. I was like, this is what I want to do. So that was, probably one of the most influential figures for me in getting to this point where I'm at today.
Wow.
That's awesome. Well, I guess we can go there since we were talking about NC State. Where you graduated from. So let's talk about like the teams. Let's talk NC State basketball, men and women. I know. Oh boy. Yesterday, we can talk about yesterday on bragging rights from Tar Heel women.
I wore the wrong colors today. I thought about it on my way in, but I wore the wrong colors. Look, good win.
That Blue is popping out that jacket.
Good win for the Tar Heels. I can't say anything, and we stopped that losing streak on Saturday for the men's.
Yes.
So shout out.
It was a 9-game.
Shout out to Coach Keats.
That's a good
But I tell people, look, I've been rooting for NC State ever since I went to that summer camp, and we hadn't won an ACC championship in football or basketball until last year.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he doubled it up with the Final Four run.
Exactly.
I'm like, I'm good for a long time. I'm good.
So you're not the fair weather fan.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
We're
I
at the
remember.
bottom. We may not make the tournament. You're not there.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm happy. And Coach Keats, I think he did a fantastic job. And he'll get it back. We'll be back on top next year.
Right.
And then Wes Moore is really gonna get us.
Yes,
y'all won yesterday, but he's gonna have us there.
Wes Moore is
he's doing amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, our conversation with Tim Humphries is amazing. We just, along with all the conversations we have a great class, the tallest class in the history. Salute the chief.
Got a basketball team.
But I don't know this per se, but I think. I know our mutual friend Creighton Blackwell. You and him, y'all have this music battle thing going on where one person thinks they know more about music than others. So talk about how that happen.
Creighton's a good.
Because when I first met you, y'all was going at it, man.
Creighton is a good friend of mine, good brother who is out there doing a lot for other people.
Yeah,
that's one of the most smartest and talented people I know.
Yeah,
except for when it comes to music. His view, Kumo D is the GOAT.
Hey, wait a minute now. Hold up. He must want to listen to the show because that's my guy.
I'm not gonna take anything off of him. I just can't put him that high.
So who would you put there?
I got to go with Big. I got to go with Biggie. I got to go with Biggie.
Okay.
I got to go there. I got to go there.
But Kumo D is my dude. I do have to just take a couple steps back. I'm curious to get your reaction about the Super Bowl and about the halftime because it's been going all over the place. And
oh boy,
it's a touchy subject. But talk to him about K-Dot. I didn't know that's what you called him.
K-Dot. Super Bowl I, I was shocked. I did not see a blowout coming. I thought we were going to get a good game. I was shocked.
You and me both. I thought 15. I thought he was going to win.
Philly's D-line just took that game over. I was shocked. But, the halftime show, look, I'll tell you, maybe it's the old school nature in me, but I like somebody who can dance. So my best halftime shows were Michael Jackson, Usher. I mean, even J-Lo and Shakira a couple years back. Give me somebody who can dance.
I'm with you. I'm old school, too. I'm with you.
I like rap to listen to. I don't need to watch it.
So you're not watching the Super Bowl halftime for storytelling, huh?
I watched it. And
I think I wish it would have been more straightforward. I think everything was a little too subliminal.
Yeah, we had to go and Google.
Right, yeah. It was, I'm like, if I didn't pick up on every little message, I know most of the public didn't pick it up on it. I picked up on some, don't get me wrong, but I just thought it was, could have used a little bit more Chuck D, Public Enemy.
Come on now. Come on. But Chuck D, Public Enemy, they straight up tell you.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what it.
You ain't got to go figure it out.
Yeah.
Chuck D, Flavor Flav, they tell you what's going on.
Yeah. I couldn't. Some of the messages, when I went back and looked at it, I got it, but some of the messages flew over my head. But, I commend them for trying. Yeah. I commend them for trying.
Well, we are super excited to be talking to another one of our 2025 Salute the Champion award winners. So I guess you've done a lot, from there to here, this journey. What would you tell your younger self?
Oh, man, my younger self. First thing I tell him, I figured out how to travel back through time, so let me give you these winning lottery numbers.
That's stupid.
If I can't give them the winning lottery numbers, I'd probably tell them, don't date that girl. That's going to be a problem. No, look, in all seriousness, I think I would, one of the messages I gave to the Empower students last week was I didn't understand the concept of being the best and greatness. So I would tell people, understand whatever you're working on, whatever field you're in, what is the best, who is the best, how did they get there, study it, and then set your mind to redefine what best looks like so you can grow and be the best. When I was young and coming out of school, I was a little cocky. I thought I was really good, but I didn't
really,
but I didn't get that. So when you think you're like already great and good, you don't work as hard to be better. Right. And I think that's something I tell my younger self, right? Like, understand what best looks like, figure out how to get there, and always be striving for greatness in whatever you do.
Awesome. Well, you're doing great.
Well, thank you. I'm trying. I'm learning every day.
So what's next for you, my friend? I mean, you got a lot going on in your life.
Yeah. Hopefully I can keep making a difference at IBM and in the community.
Right.
At some point, down the road, I do want to get back to doing a lot more hands-on work with youth. I started as a volunteer at the Boys and Girls Clubs doing reading and writing on Saturdays for kids that needed the extra help in school.
Okay.
And, now I'm on the board, which is good work, but the board is more like business.
That's
right? Like, it's more like, it's numbers and how we going to get this money and what are we going to raise.
Help me raise this?
Yeah, so, I know it's needed. I know it's needed, but I want to get back to, at some point, doing more hands-on work with youth. I think that's, at some point down the line, that's what I'll be doing.
Are you doing exactly what you want to do or what you aspired to do a few years ago?
Actually, look, when I started my career, analytics weren't really a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I started my career developing personal computers.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to be an engineer in the lab my whole career. I was a pretty good engineer. And once I became our technical lead and I got to help people work on some of the hardest engineering challenges, I realized, I like this helping people thing.
Yeah.
And so that's when I decided I was going to go into management. So, it wasn't what I planned, but, it was what was presented to me. And, I just tried to make the best of it.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Well, we're excited that you're part of the Salute the Champions. What does that mean to you when you found out that you were selected?
I couldn't believe it. I've been going to the Salute the Champions luncheon, and you all do such a good job with that. And I love hearing about what other people do, right? So for me to be part of it, I was like, I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a huge, huge honor. And, one of the things we have to do is like tell people's stories. Because you never know who's going to get inspiration. I get so much inspiration from hearing what other people do, and it challenges me, like I was saying earlier. So you all do that, and I think it's fantastic. So I was just humbled,
Well, let me tell you, a lot of people are going to be motivated when if they hear it now or when they hear this, what you just told us in the last few minutes or so, man. You're going to be the story you shared with us will resonate with a lot of people. So thank you for lending your time to us and your talent. We really appreciate you, man.
I
Keep
appreciate
on
it.
doing
I appreciate it. And have me back in football season so we can talk.
What he said was so powerful in that he's been there several times.
Yeah.
So that means he came to celebrate others.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And that's a big thing. And now we're able to celebrate you.
That's right. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, we got to bring him back to talk football, too, because he seems to think he knows a lot about that as well.
You heard what he said. Seems to think. So he challenged.
We can get back on the other side, man. We got some strange. This is a banner day today. We got Tim Humphries here, and we got another guy that's getting in big time on the side. Keep it locked in. Let's go.
All right.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
If Super Bowl 59 shows us anything, it shows that defense wins championships. That tried and true saying defense wins championships. And if you're the Carolina Panthers, this is something you have to devote this offseason to fixing. Draft picks, free agency. You have to strengthen up that side of the football. You have to be great on defense in order to win.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs, and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
At the UPS Store, we know being a small business owner means holiday time is still go time. Still get those orders shipped time. And still re-up on stamps and supplies time. That's why this upcoming holiday, while others close up shop, we'll be open. And happy to help you keep being unstoppable. Come into your local store today. Most locations are independently owned. Product services, pricing, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable.
Hi, this is Phil Ford. Did you know that Allsco invented the restaurant uniform rental industry? Allsco offers a wide variety of chefware for any type of restaurant. From fine dining to fast casual, we can outfit your staff in chef coats, cook shirts, and pants. Not only that, but we can clean and press them every week to ensure your staff looks as good as your food. Call 800-408-0208 or visit allsco.com. That is ALSCO.com to learn more.
Lowe's knows how to help you get the most out of your store run. That's why members save more with My Lowe's Rewards. Earn points towards My Lowe's money on eligible purchases. Get access to member-only deals and free member gifts. Plus, unlock free standard shipping when you reach Silver Key status. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help. You save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Pam Thompson-Smith, and we are with Dr. Stroman. So tell us, Dr. Stroman, what are you up to in the new year?
I'm excited. I'm fired up about Race Realities Costa, as in I am encouraging men of color to go to Costa Rica for a leadership immersion like no other. Well, it starts with thinking about your purpose and where you're going, where you've been, but also being in a space where men are learning and sharing with one another. Everything from faith to family to business to relationship to money, all of those things. I think going to Costa Rica, the magical place of healing, because we are going to have some fun now, but I just have amazing facilitators, licensed therapists, leaders in their professions, and we're going to guide and we're going to coach. I'm encouraging everyone to go to racerealities.com to check us out. We've got 2 retreats this year in May and in October. Yes, let's do it. Lead, liberate, and love.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
That dog does not want to be petted.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
This hour of Buzz Sports Radio is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, injury lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
They score! Your home for Duke basketball. WCMC HD2, HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY AM Raleigh. The Buzz.
Cold start to our President's Day with wind chills in the 20s. Highs today in the upper 40s and lower 50s. Temperatures in the 20s first thing Tuesday morning, and getting ready for the potential for a significant winter storm Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Chris Michaels in the WRAL Severe Weather Center.
As always, you can visit the Sports Shop website, thesportshopradio.com, to catch up on all things Sports Shop. Help put together by our friends at Creative Allies. Creative Allies believes that everyone deserves great marketing, no matter your budget. The team at Creative Allies can help you with everything digital. That means a logo design or a new website. If you're a small business owner who needs a little help with marketing, you should reach out. Visit creativeallies.com or send an email to marketing@creativeallies.com.
Black History Month is an integral part of our nation's tradition, in which we continue to recognize and promote positive, impactful individuals. The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, Salute to Champions, would like to recognize this individual for their contribution.
I have a dream. I got a dream. One day. We're gonna work it out. One day. We're gonna work it out. One day. We're gonna work it out. I have a dream. I got a dream.
Man. It's nothing like continuing honoring our Salute to Champions. Our Salute to Champions recipients this year, 2025. And it is a pleasure to continue on with one more Salute to Champion. A friend, my homie, all of the above. We grew up together. Look, he didn't grow up on the south side, though.
Not the south side.
You didn't grow up on the south side, though.
Kingston, brother.
Kingston, yeah. I'm Queensboro, he Kingston, but either way, it's something in between us. It's all good.
That's right.
Man, we get a chance to do this. One of our 2025 Salute to Champions recipient, none other than the superintendent for Wake County Public Schools, the one and only Dr. Robert Teller. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Hey, glad to be here, man. Glad to be with such great company this morning, man. I can't say more about it, man.
Glad to have you. You have one of the largest responsibilities in our, I guess I would say, our public school systems in the state of North Carolina.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for just a second before we get into your background and how you got to where you are. But let's talk about being a superintendent for the Wake County Public Schools.
Yeah. I can tell you, first of all, it's an honor to be selected to lead not only the largest district in North Carolina, but the 14th or 15th largest in the nation. That's just an honor in itself. And I can tell you that I've taken a lot of time to try and learn the community, learn the district. What I can tell you is that the school work. I mean, I've worked in districts and at state agencies, but every community is different. And so that's what I've tried to do, is to make sure I understand what's important to this community as we begin to make changes and do things to make us an even better school district. But it's been great, man. I've had a great time.
Oh man, we talked to Dr. Robert Taylor, who's the Wake County superintendent, the guy that's in charge. How many students under your umbrella?
We have over 160,000 students.
Wow,
and that's growing every year. I can tell you. So, our biggest thing is trying to keep up with the numbers. Man.
I can imagine, and I know that, of course, with that many students, you got a lot of parents that that they're superintendents too as well.
Well, yeah, that's true, man. I mean, you hear from parents all the time. Yeah. But what I can tell you, Earl, is I always keep a picture of my children on my desk.
Yes.
And they're all adults now.
Yeah.
But they were pictures when they were kids, and it reminds me I'm a parent first.
I mean, Dr. Taylor, he's a great guy, man, but he got his purple shirt on, and there's other things going on. I'm not sure why he's doing that, but no, he's fine. He's 1911 now. He's cool with me. But are you doing what you really want to do in terms
Absolutely.
of what you aspire to do when you a kid? Talk to me about that.
Well, I'll tell you, I never intended to be a teacher.
Okay.
I was going to be a college professor and do research in history, and I was a teacher assistant at an elementary school. And the short of it all is I was inspired by this kid who was in first grade, and someone commented that there was no helping this kid. And so, Kevin, you can imagine that could have been you and I in Laurel, Mississippi. And so I began to work with the young man.
Wow.
And he got most improved student for the 6 weeks, but I got a life-altering experience. And that's when I decided to become an educator.
That one student changed.
That one student.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So we are talking to Dr. Robert Taylor, who is the superintendent of Wake County Schools. What's been the biggest challenge since you took on this position with this county?
I can tell you that the sheer size and magnitude of the district is something that's going to be challenging to anybody who comes in. And so what I've tried to do is to know and understand all the different parts of the tapestry, meaning that I could come in and see something and say, I probably want to change that, but I need to understand what's going to happen if I pull that string out and make a change. And so that's what I mean when I say a system, how a school system operates, but you have to understand what the subtleties are in each individual district. And so take your time and be intentional about everything that you do, but just understanding all the different moving parts.
Awesome.
Wow.
We're talking with Dr. Robert Taylor, who is the superintendent of Wake County Public Schools and one of our 2025 Salute to Champions recipients. Now, you just talked about, you told a story about, how, that one child led you down this journey, led you down this path. Talk about where you see the importance for, having that type of vision for, education in our youth and our young people, because a lot of people outside, we don't see all of the inner workings of what it takes to educate children from kindergarten all the way through high school. Talk about what it takes to actually have a system and a process to be able to do that.
I can tell you it is about the support across the board that a school district needs, meaning that we've got to have good quality facilities that we can depend on. We've got to be able to transport kids back and forth from school if they need our transportation. We certainly have to be in tune to their mental state, mental status, meaning that they've got to be in a position to come to school and be ready to learn. But more important than all of that is having high-quality educators and administrators that care about kids. And so if you've got a teacher that has committed themselves to doing the best that they can do to teach children, then everything else lines up. And so it is about the people who actually care. And if we have those caring adults, man, I'll tell you, every kid's going to turn out great.
Amazing. Again, talking to Dr. Robert Taylor, Wake County Superintendent of Public Schools, and definitely one of the key guys in this class. Dr. Taylor, this is the tallest class, literally the tallest class that we've ever had in Salute the Champions. So you got to pay point guard in this.
Man, we might be in trouble there.
But
I mean, not today anyway, man.
But to be the Wake County superintendent is like you said, that's a huge deal. I mean, it's like being over town cities. I mean, literally, if you think about it,
it's bigger than Laurel.
A lot bigger, man.
So, but you're here in. How did you get here? I mean, who are those people You talked about the situation, but who are those people that allow Dr. Taylor to be sitting in this room talking about being Wake County superintendent?
I would say, first of all, it was my mom and my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to have a good, solid foundation at home to take care of you. But I literally have to say it's all the educators that I encountered over my years as a student. So I can think about Mrs. Varnado. She was my first grade, second grade
Can't
teacher.
Miss Noah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why he's still alive. I'm about to cut.
You can Miss Varnado, man. I think about Mr. Colburn. He was one of our high school teachers. Mr. Smith. He was one of my math teachers in high school. But I also think about, I love Mr. Smith, man. He and I keep up with each other even today, man. We on Facebook all the time, man. That lets you know Kevin was smart, man. If he had Mr. Smith, that means he was in that upper level math, man. Okay. That's right. Ask him equations, man. He'll know the answer to it, man. I didn't like it. But I also think about people like Mr. Henry. He was the custodian at my elementary school. Absolutely. And so it's about someone teaching you what the value of work is. We'd come in and sweep the floor, and he'd give us a nickel, and that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But it was about people like that let you know that you were of value and you were of worth, and that you could really accomplish anything that you wanted. And that is, to me, what every child needs, somebody who believes in them. It doesn't always have to be a teacher, man. That's why I tell bus drivers, cafeteria workers, when you have a chance to impact children, always remember that and do something that's going to inspire kids and not make them feel they're not valued.
Wow, unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Taylor, I'm going to switch it up a little bit because you have a very stressful job. It's about running a city, basically, in Wake County. So what do you do for self-care?
I love to play golf. And when I get a chance to get out, and I can tell you I haven't played that much lately.
Got a lot going on.
One with daylight.
Exactly. He's too busy to play.
That's right. Too busy. But it's I try to take care of myself. I love to play golf. I love to read, and I'll always have some series that I'm watching on TV. And so to me, it's about going to work, doing the job, but then finding a way to unplug when you leave, and know that if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to be stressed out because this is a stressful job.
That's right. I can imagine.
Outstanding. We're talking with Dr. Robert Taylor, the superintendent for Wake County Public School System and a native of Laurel, Mississippi.
Get that in there.
Yeah. Got to get it in. Laurel, baby.
Yeah, that's right. And a graduate of R.H. Watkins High School. They call it Laurel High School now. I don't know why they changed the name. But
R.H. Watkins, that's what we call it, man. Class of 85.
That's right. Tell them again. But look, so, just talking about that, I want to ask you, I would be remiss if I didn't bring you back to how we grew up and where we grew up and talk about the legacy of Oak Park and talk about Leontine Price and talk about all of those that instilled education in that little small city we call Laurel, Mississippi, and how we all embraced that and everything we did was centered around that.
Absolutely.
Talk about that part of history and what that played in your life.
Yeah. So what Kevin is talking about is our black high school.
He's talking about me. I'm Kmac.
Yeah, Kmac. I'm sorry. Y'all know him as Kmac.
He know him as Kevin.
Kmac.
It's all good. It's all good, bro.
They're like, who is Kevin, man? Who is that, man? But so we had an outstanding black high school, and this is what Kmac is referring to. And you talk about Ralph Boston, you talk about Leontine Price, you're talking about heart surgeons that came out of this school, and you're talking about a community where people from across the state came to get an education as a black individual. And so that is something that always inspired us. It made us believe that we were a little different in Laurel. So I know that we'd go off to college and they'd say, well, what's up with these guys from Laurel? Man, they think they all of that in a bag of chips. But it's the excellence that we saw coming out of those schools. And you're talking about some of the best quality educators around. And that is something that made us believe that we were part of something great. And so you're talking about one of the best high schools in the state for black children. And I remember when the original building burned down in 1958, they built this modern high school, and my mom graduated class of 59. She was the first class to graduate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's about what we saw each and every day to make us believe that we were of value, that we were in a place that actually cared about us, and adults, as we keep talking about. That is the Oak Park legacy. So when we talk about the Oak Park Dragons, we know what that means.
The Oak Park Heights, it was definitely a tremendous tradition. I know everyone at home is proud of what you've become and what you represent, because you represent a caring and an understanding and a leadership ability. Because when it comes to leading, children at any level, whether it's a classroom of 5 or 10 or what have you, or 170,000 people.
Exactly.
Anyway, it's about leadership. And, and lastly for me, I just want to say, thank you so much for coming back to this state. I know they decided that they wanted to go a different direction. At home, they would be much better off with you at the helm for the state of Mississippi. But I am so proud and so happy that you decided to come back to this state and continue on and lead this state.
Well, I tell you, it's good to have two homes. And so Mississippi was obviously the place where you and I grew up, and we love it dearly, and the people that are there. But I've been in North Carolina for 32 years.
Wow.
And so it's good to have actually two states you can call home.
That's true, actually.
Glad to be back.
That's awesome.
That's it. Man, once again, one of 2025, salute the champion recipients.
Incredible.
The superintendent of Wake County Public Schools, Dr. Robert Taylor. Thank you so much.
Hey, brother, it's been a pleasure, man. I appreciate it so much.
Well, yeah, Wake-Town.
Hey there, Sports Shop listeners. It's time to step up our game for the Durham Public Schools Foundation. We're shining the spotlight on this incredible nonprofit dedicated to ensuring every student in DPS thrives thanks to the power of our united community. You can make a big play by donating or volunteering. Your support is a game changer our students need, helping to provide the resources and opportunities they deserve. Take action today by visiting bullcityschools.org. Whether you're giving a little or giving a lot, signing up to volunteer, or spreading the word, you're making a difference. Together we can achieve amazing things for our students. Durham Public Schools Foundation and Sports Shop listeners, let's team up for our kids.
When we come back on the other side, we'll keep this party going next on the Sports Shop. Let's go.
It's the vibe for me, the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
If Super Bowl 59 shows us anything, it shows that defense wins championships. That tried and true saying, defense wins championships. And if you're the Carolina Panthers, this is something you have to devote this offseason to fixing. Draft picks, free agency. You have to strengthen up that side of the football. You have to be great on defense in order to win.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
This is Gordon Miller with Miller Lending and Cary, and I have a question. When it comes time to buy a house, do you just look at one? Probably not. So when it comes time to working with a lender, multiple surveys have shown that borrowers who requested multiple quotes were far more likely to receive better terms when compared to those who likely only spoke to one. So why Miller Lending? As a mortgage broker, we're not limited to only one lender, as is the case with your bank. We act as more of a one-stop shop. With access to over 24 lenders, it's not uncommon to receive multiple bids for your mortgage. Recently, we've saved numerous homeowners upwards of $10,000 or more in closing costs for the same interest rate they'd been quoted. Now, while you may think all lenders are the same, they aren't. So whether it's a no closing cost purchase, our highly competitive FHA, VA, or jumbo rate, see why thousands of satisfied clients have chosen Miller Lending as their lender for life. 919-447-3377, or simply apply online at millerlending.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
The law offices of Gregory Renault Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
This is what WRAL weather coverage sounds
severe
like.
Thunderstorm warning right now in the WRAL Severe Weather Center.
When your safety is a priority.
An indication that there is a tornado on the ground, so get in your safe spot
in this area, get in your safe spot right now.
With the tools that make a difference.
WRAL Storm Tracker is inside the storm.
WRAL has the only dual Doppler radar in Wake County.
Hear it and see it every day.
It looks like the storm is doing exactly what we predicted to do.
That's WRAL News. Weather coverage you can count on.
Hello, I'm Brian Lane, owner of Sticks and Vines, a wine bar and cigar shop in the South Point area of Durham, North Carolina. Are you looking for a little soul in your wine bar? Do you want to get some local personal service from your cigar shop? Sticks and Vines has you covered. Sticks and Vines is an inviting, diverse, and soulful atmosphere that caters to both experienced and newbies to the wine and cigar communities. Bringing others together is our mission in more ways than one.
Sticks and Vines in the Renaissance Center at South Point in Durham, 6905 Fayetteville Road.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Is your business looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further than the Sports Shop Radio Show. Our show is the fastest growing and most active sports talk show on the air today. And advertising with the Sports Shop has the potential to greatly benefit your business. Not only is our show fun, we also cover a wide range of sports topics and have amazing connections with mega sports stars. Plus, we feature cultural references and influences with sound effects and great music from the last 50 years. The Sports Shop Radio Show is designed for anyone who loves sports, and as a business, you can take advantage of this by placing ads on our show to reach a large number of potential customers. Remember, in radio advertising, good ratings and listeners do count. The hosts, Reese and Kmac, along with a wide array of regular and special guests, engage in real talk about real sports for real fans. Reach out today to place your ad with the Sports Shop and take your business to new heights. Email us at info@thesportsshopradio.com or call 919-890-6200.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Getting hurt in a car wreck comes with all kinds of stress and frustration. But when you call me, I'll be on top of all of it. So all you need to worry about is getting better. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
If you see a student being bullied, be supportive. Ask if they're okay and invite them to join you. You'll be an ally and you can make a friend. Friendship! Visit StopBullyingSpeakUp.com and join Cartoon Network to redraw your world without bullying.
Now back to the Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac on Buzz Sports Radio.
Forget about Deffer. Every time I rock the mic, I left a stain in your brain that will remain stuck in the back of your brain until you see me again. Respect, I come correct. The rhymes I select are nothing short of perfect. Vernacular's pure, and I can ensure life or death with my breath. My voice is a cure, I feel life from the words I spread. I make a sick man rock on his deathbed. Sucker MCs, I make your girl say ow, and she's jocking. Now how you like me now?
This for Tim. I would say he like Kumo D.
Tim, here you go.
Kumo D's my dude. I'm sorry. Man, crazy, I guess.
How you like me now?
Man, you'll start a fight.
Get it.
Kumo D over Kendrick Lamar. Oh, wait a minute. What you call him? K-Dot?
K-Dot.
K-Dot, baby.
He don't know nothing about it.
What's the dot for?
I have no idea. And that's A-Town.
A-Town, what's the dot for?
Run around town
I don't know.
saying he is the best.
I don't know.
Is that a test? I'm not impressed getting
Nobody knows? What's the dot for?
I think when he was first getting into rap, it was his name and it kind of stuck.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac, doing what we do each and every day. Man, that's pretty good. I always enjoy talking to my homeboy, Robert Taylor. I'm sorry, Dr. Robert Taylor.
So you were like advanced math and science and all that?
Don't tell nobody.
That was Kevin.
Yeah, that's right. That was Kevin. Kmac ain't been in nothing. Cause I'm Kmac. No, I ain't been in none of that. I don't know what that's about though. But yeah, I am. I was excited. I was excited to see Dr. Taylor come in, but I didn't realize it was up to 160-something thousand.
Wow.
For students?
That's
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
And growing. That's pretty.
Absolutely, and growing. You're right.
That's pretty significant right there. But we have a good time as always. That is dear Reese.
Good morning, good people.
I'm the Kmac 1, and we're the Sports Shop 1 because we're never ever number 2. Rocking out, we got the firm, Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
Staying out of trouble?
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah, that too.
Then Humphrey just texted me and said, LL over Cool Mo D. Really?
LL?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I'm saying.
What? LL Cool J?
That's on the LL I know. Yeah, you're right. Him?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, Pam, I'm not talking. See, you ain't even talking about the rapper. You talking about how you look.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wow.
He sing. He rap.
Biggie.
We just look at him.
Biggie, Tim.
I like Biggie too.
Yeah. You stick with Biggie. You'll be all right, like you did before.
I'm just trying to. LL? I mean, he'll throw Will Smith in there.
What?
I mean, we going that route. Why not?
Will Smith, come on, okay, man.
And you gonna put?
No,
that's not nice.
Will Smith,
that's not
LL.
nice. That's not nice.
Will Smith, LL, what's the difference?
It's a big difference.
Is it?
That's not nice.
Hello, is it? Both of them actors.
Well, you're right.
Actually, they are.
Yeah,
but that's not the topic we're talking about. We're talking about something totally different. They're both actors, though.
Kendrick says that K-Dot was used early in his rap career. It's just a shortened version.
Oh, okay.
Kendrick.
Thank you for clarification. I had no idea.
So
from
basically,
one
this
Kendrick
is a
to
homage
another Kendrick.
For people that want to make sure that people understand. I knew him back when. That's basically that's what we're doing. That's why people want to use K-Dot. They want to throw that out there so they can make people like us feel like, oh, we don't really know him.
Exactly.
You've been rocking with him since day one.
Right. That's probably good.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Merry Christmas. All that.
Yeah. I mean, and
Chikai said, I apologize. Who is Kevin?
you know, a lot of people say who came back. They don't. Well, Reese knows this. They never called me Kmac home. So that was never my name until I got on the radio. So that's
right. Okay. So, Kevin.
That's right. Who's Kevin? A-Town. How you doing, man?
Doing well. Feeling good.
And out of trouble?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. They giving you a hard time about you trying to get to the music thing, right? Who you rocking with? You rocking with?
What do you mean?
Kumo D? You rocking with LL?
I mean, they
Biggie.
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah.
He's like, that is not my.
He's like, man, I ain't. Man, ask somebody else. Don't be asking me no stuff like that.
I mean, there's a time and a place.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Okay. There's a time and a place.
Yeah, did y'all hear him? He said, yeah, that's cool. I mean, you asking me that for?
That's like that.
You know I ain't rocking with none of them. Why you asking me that?
That voice that's on social media. I want to do it, you do it.
Oh, boy. They cool.
Like, oh.
What the hell you asking me for?
Yeah, I mean, they're good. I just don't listen to them, all that much.
No, your tone answered the question.
No, they're cool.
I mean, yeah. I mean, your tone answered the question. Yeah. How we doing on poll questions for today?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, did you enjoy the new All-Star Game format, yes or no? And 100% of people say no.
Yeah, not good.
You didn't like it? Didn't feel like it's competitive now. More competitive.
One more time. What's the whole question again?
It's not good.
Did you enjoy the new All-Star Game format?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Not good.
Whack. It's whack. It's whack.
I mean, it's really not good. It's not good.
I'm not sure.
Well, it was Steph's idea.
I'm not sure they can fix it. I don't know how.
I said it the other day. I don't think they should.
Unless.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah, unless they have East versus West like they used to do, and the winner gets the home court advantage in the finals. Like that used to be something like the baseball did.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, that would motivate people to play, maybe, but I don't know. People they'll get upset about that too. The people might not think that's fair. So
maybe we should watch a G League squad that represents. You know what I mean? And have like, I don't know, have one of the All-Stars pick somebody from the G League to represent them, in the All-Star game or something. Somebody that's going to actually play.
Mm-hmm.
Like anytime you put any pros in the game, they're not gonna
They
really
had the
play.
rising stars playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, they already have that one.
And that was kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Because they still really in the league. They got a lot to risk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
A G League guy risking a couple of pizzas.
Right.
A couple of pieces.
He makes about $45K a year.
You're right about that. And the other thing is that just the whole All-Star weekend. I mean, the slam dunk. The guy that won the slam dunk, it's the third time. Phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not even in the NBA. He's in the G League. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
And every time he's won, he's had a different jersey on.
That means he keeps being moved.
I said, how many teams has he been on?
Well, John took to social media, John Morant last night, and said that now Mac might make him decide to dunk.
John Morant. Now, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I have a sneaky suspicion
as well as Giannis
that John Morant is a better dunker than Matt McMiniman or whatever.
But I got something I want to say about this, though. So, you can't tell me.
Get your hand on the button.
No, you can't tell me that. You make one. You can't tell me that one guy who wore number 23. Another guy who wore 24 and number 8. Ain't nowhere in the hell they're going to wait. So you got a tingle in your ankle. They're gonna wait till 2 minutes before the damn All-Star game and say I'm not playing.
Right.
And by the way, you knew you weren't playing in the damn way. So,
exactly.
So you took somebody's spot who could have benefited from being on the All-Star team. You go out there, everybody got uniforms on. You out there with your damn clothes on. It's embarrassing.
I
think it's selfish, in my opinion. Woo. And y'all think he the GOAT? Hell, he ain't my GOAT.
Hold on.
He never will be.
Wait. Wait. Who you talking about?
I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. And the thing is, though, I always say I ain't mad
at Theodore James.
I always said, yeah, right. I always said that I love what he did off the court, but this whole. See, first of all, we're going to find out. Let me see. Thursday, we're going to find out why he really did it. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Ain't nothing wrong with him.
So, fun fact is Michael Jordan, in his final season, he played the 82 games, started in the All-Star game.
Yes.
Right before his 40th birthday.
Yes. Because you trying to tell me Kobe wouldn't have played in that? Are you kidding me?
You got to at least suit up, though.
Yeah.
You got to at least suit up. Even if you went out there and did some old, whoop-de-doo, globe-trotter stuff.
Yeah.
You got to suit up, man, because you owe it to
the fans
right? Purchase those tickets,
right? The fans in the league, which you are now the quote-unquote steward of.
Yep.
You owe it to that. You
maybe wanted Bronny to be part of the All-Star game. He got mad.
What?
Who knows?
What?
I mean,
should Bronny be on the team?
Hey, don't.
Which team?
Hold
on.
Maybe Rising Stars or something like that.
What?
I mean, I'm telling you, we don't know. He's walking around pretty good to me. Also, my ankle hurt.
Bronny the Rising Stars.
First of all, but I think that's disingenuous, in my opinion. To not, I mean, you could have pulled out and say, and they would replace you with somebody that could have deserved to be part of the All-Star.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no, he gonna go in there. It's taking pictures. Then when they introduce him, he walking in with plain clothes. I mean, why they even introduce him? You're not gonna play.
Once again, here we are asking ourselves this question. Let's give it now. They've pulled out all the stops. They made blockbuster trades. They've done this. And now we've had the All-Star game, and now we're getting ready to go into the final stretch for the playoffs. Do we feel any different about the NBA, or do we feel worse?
How worse? I mean, if
He
you're
said,
on the bottom.
Reese, how much further can you go? Reese already don't give a damn.
You can't go down. You already down.
He's looking around like, how you?
Can you go to the floor?
Reese already don't give a damn.
Maybe I go low down here. That's
How
where I
low
go.
Can you go?
I'm already low.
Can you
can't go anymore. I'm down here already.
That's crazy.
I already don't give a damn.
Look at you.
How much further can I go?
I'm just saying. That be serious though. I mean,
I'm with you.
When I heard that by Brown, I was like, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
They just put you all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, because I don't understand why you gotta do that. I mean, that's his anger hurt.
You think You think
he wants to be ready to play when it really counts.
You think they do? You think they represent? They represent. Let me see. That's not. You think they understand the privilege of which they operate in right now?
No, they don't, and that's our fault because we propelled them to the level where they feel invincible. They can do it. But listen, we don't care.
But this is true. Like this is playing in the NBA at this level.
Yeah.
As a star, this is tremendous.
Right.
Every one of those guys, you have no idea how this has changed your life. Like, they really don't. I don't think they understand.
They don't care.
They don't understand.
That's the part. They don't care. And he's been playing a long time. Maybe, it's just it's not like it was for him before.
It is 22 years.
Here we go.
It's not like it was for him before.
Which is even more disappointing.
Disappointing.
Because your ass is old enough now to understand what this represents and what you represent to what the NBA is giving you.
Yeah.
I expect more.
He disagrees, trust me.
He definitely should have said something earlier, but I mean, outside of that, Giannis sat out.
But Giannis was hurt even coming in.
So was LeBron.
No,
hurt what? Feelings?
Okay.
His ankle.
What?
Because his son didn't make the Rising Star.
That's why.
Didn't he just lose with Luka?
Yeah.
The other day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then they got to get their ass whooped the other day?
Yeah.
But hold up. We knew Giannis wasn't going to was a scratch way before the game started, like a week ago. They found out 5-10 minutes before the game started that he wasn't going to play. And he knew that. Walking out with street clothes on.
Well, Draymond knew apparently. So,
what did Draymond say?
What did he say?
Well, of course, Draymond knew.
Unfortunate news here. Ben Golliver reporting LeBron James will not play in NBA All-Star Game due to ankle soreness.
Ankle soreness.
A sad reaction behind us. And Draymond's first reaction was, I could have told you that an hour ago. Do you have any other news that you need to break right now?
I just know he's been dealing with that. He took a couple games off last week. And then I think he played one of the games with Luka. But I know he's been dealing with that. And so it's kind of expected.
Gotcha.
What about the young fella that won $100,000 on that shot?
Hey, Tal,
that's more exciting.
That's
what do you have for me back there, hey, Tal?
Bunch of whatever.
Go there.
The Hilton Raleigh North Hills Hotel.
It's disrespectful, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Hilton Raleigh North Hills Hotel and Convention Complex, located on Wake Forest Road, has an abundance of guest rooms and meeting space. This hotel continues to be a top destination for meetings, conferences, and events. Enjoy live music Wednesday evenings from 7 to 10 p.m. Email yolanda.diaz@hilton.com or call 919-872-2323 and let them know the Sports Shop sent you.
Well, speaking of the All-Star Game, there was a skills challenge that was a part of the All-Star Game. And, of course, somebody was cheating.
Oh, I hadn't heard this yet.
We're going to talk about that next on Sports Shop. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities. Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
If Super Bowl 59 shows us anything, it shows that defense wins championships. That tried and true saying, defense wins championships. And if you're the Carolina Panthers, this is something you have to devote this offseason to fixing. Draft picks, free agency. You have to strengthen up that side of the football. You have to be great on defense in order to win.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
What could you do with an extra $75,000 right now, or even a couple $100,000? If you own a home, you can get that money in less than a week with Loan Pronto. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. Loan Pronto is the leader in quickly converting your home equity into cold, hard cash. You can pay off all your credit cards or start that home remodel. Loan Pronto has several easy options to let you access the cash from your home. There's virtually no paperwork, no cumbersome process, no junk fees, and often no appraisal. Listen. The average homeowner now has over $300,000 in equity. That's your money. Use it. One client got $150,000 out and paid off all their credit cards, 2 car loans, and a personal loan, cutting their monthly expenses by $1,500. You can get approved in as little as 1 day. So act now with no hard credit pull up front. LoanPronto.com, 919-381-1760. Get the money you need for anything. 919-381-1760, LoanPronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
First aid kits should be ready in case of an emergency, but most fall short. Alsco has you covered with one flat rate, never expired, user-friendly first aid system that is ready whenever an emergency strikes. Alsco's representatives check and refill the first aid kit on a regular basis to ensure it is always stocked and ready to go for one flat weekly rate. The first aid kit that has you covered when you need to be covered. Call 1-800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. Again, that is ALSCO.com to learn more.
Welcome home. Your home's not just where you live, it's where life happens. At Baker Home Exteriors, we're proud to continue Baker Roofing's century-long legacy of excellence, bringing that same craftsmanship to your doorstep. Whether it's roofing, siding, gutters, or more, we transform houses into the homes you've always dreamed of. Visit BakerHomeExteriors.com and let's build something beautiful together. That's BakerHomeExteriors.com.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
We all want more for North Carolina. More boundless views, more adventures in the outdoors, and more clean roads to get there. But to get more, we have to do less. Less littering, that is. Make it your nature to trash your trash and keep NC clean. And we'll all have more reasons to love North Carolina. Litter less, get more. For more on the 7 outdoor NC Leave No Trace principles, visit OutdoorNC.com. Sponsored by the North Carolina Association of Broadcasters and Visit North Carolina, a part of the Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina in cooperation with this station.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Kids across America are going to school hungry every day. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures. Learn more at helpnokidhungry.org.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Workers' comp can be tricky, but my law firm will be on top of all the complicated paperwork and sneaky deadlines so that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you've been hurt on the job, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
Real fan analysis, good vibes, the Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio and WRAL Sports Plus TV.
Don't it make you sad about it? Told me you love me. Why did you leave me all alone? Now you tell me you need me. When you call me.
Is this Timberlake?
Yeah. At least I'm confused with some other guy.
You got me confused.
Yeah. This when he went to Newport News, ain't he? Up there with Missy, Missy and all them. And Pharrell? No, not Pharrell. Pharrell, yeah. He went up there, and found religion.
Gotta get it where you can. You found it MLK week day. You lost it already, but you found it.
I mean, you know.
But it's always gonna be there for you.
48 hours. That's all I got is 48 hours worth. Welcome back. We got dear Reese.
Good morning, good people. Good morning.
The Kmac 1, and we're the Sports Shop 1 because we're never number 2. We got the firm, Pam Thompson-Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
Staying out of trouble?
Yeah, you see my shirt has a big message all over it.
I mean, you got a lot of writing on it.
She is me. So that means she is confident. She is strong. She is motivated. She's happy. She's beautiful. She is enough.
Reese, how many of y'all is it?
It's a bunch. No, you did.
I'm thinking the same thing, Kmac.
I mean, how many is it?
The last one says, she is me. It's just one.
See, that was wrong.
She is
that was
me.
wrong right now. You sit over there, have a board meeting all by yourself. About 80 of y'all sitting over there having a meeting.
That's how you became the firm.
That's
all
right.
Different names.
That's right.
You got 12 names and 14 people.
That's right.
It's all good. We got A-Town behind the glass. What's up, A?
Doing well, feeling good.
How we doing on the poll question, sir?
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, did you enjoy the new All-Star Game format, yes or no? And 88% of people say no.
Man, could you imagine, though, every time A-Town reads the poll question, they could be talking about you and your brand. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Think about that.
That would be good.
Yep.
As many times as you've heard this poll question.
Great exposure.
Think about that.
Great point, Kmac.
Every time he reads that poll question, they could be talking about you and your brand. So think about that. Excellent sponsorship opportunity.
Absolutely.
Just thought I'd throw that in
there. Good job.
Yeah. So, All-Star Weekend, NBA All-Star Weekend. It's okay. I mean, I get it. They're trying to fade us out, Reese. They really don't want to. You know, we're not the audience they're catering to. Okay, we're just not.
We're not.
Right. So the sneakerheads and the ball, the game,
A-Towns.
the ball game was all.
Yeah,
all of them. Yeah, y'all.
What?
Yeah. Y'all the one they want to talk to, apparently. So they ain't really pay attention to us. You know what I mean? They brought Vince Carter out like he invented basketball.
Well, but wait a minute. I must admit though.
Somebody who leaked it? Who
what's
told
that?
the NBA that I said Vince Carter was
This one?
Somebody
but,
told
but first of all, Mac,
they came at me so hard.
But you saying that though, and how they displayed Vince over the weekend, I'm like, come on, Mac.
Well, he shut me up.
He shut you up.
Yes.
They showed his top 10. He put his top 10 dunks. Good, great sort of life.
I literally sat there and said, well, I would have thought about it differently if y'all would have mentioned that. You got to admit, man, the hanging the rim with the one arm is like, but it's the other four.
Right. It was just the one that you remembered.
Right. When it's the other four that I said, oh, hell, they making me look bad.
He said it's the other four. But the most amazing was not actually the dunk contest, but showing him dunking on people. Right. Good gracious, man. I'm talking about the Lonzo Moore and the Kimbe. I mean,
I have to admit, man, I was wrong.
Well,
yes,
I got to tell this quick story, man. I had a little inside because we was at Carolina. I went to one practice. He was doing all that crazy stuff like that. And I said, man, Coach Gutcher was sitting right next to me. I said, man, he jumped like Michael Jordan. Coach Gutcher looked at me right in the eye. I said, no, Michael can't jump like that.
You right.
That's when Vince was a sophomore.
Right.
So, hey, when he said that, I was done.
Hold on. He right.
Exactly.
He right.
Yeah, he was special, man. I ain't realize how special it was when you look back on it 25 years ago when that happened, though, man.
25.
Yeah.
In the tape, I watched all of the promo. I watched them. I saw Kenny bringing them, talking about it and all. And I was just Tracy McGrady talking about it, T-Mac. And I'm looking at it, I said, oh, my goodness. Boy, I sure hope people don't remember this from the show. Because, look, I was really wrong. I was really wrong. Vince Carter is that dude. Half man, half amazing. All of that, everything you could think of. So the dunk contest, okay, my man jumped over the kid. maybe it looked a little more spectacular, but hell, Spud Webb could have done that. I mean, just to be honest with you. I mean, Dominique could have done it. Dominique could have done it.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
what you mean? What you mean? What?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I know little Spud Webb.
Oh, he said little.
Okay,
He said, I know
is
little.
little.
Yeah,
He is little,
he
but
is
it was
little.
just the way you said it.
You are 100% spot on. He is
He is
little.
a little dude.
Man, you remember we had that little run, little people.
Stop using the word little.
Yeah, I mean, okay, short people.
I mean, we had Spud, we had like little Nate, we had I'm missing one of them. World Be Free was in there.
Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah.
all under 6 foot.
Yeah.
It was a 5'9". They the 5'9" crew. 5'9" crew. But they were still dunking on people though.
You lying.
They still dunking on people. That's the best part about the whole situation. But anyway, back to the story here.
Back to the story.
All right. So they have all these skills challenges, right? They have the
Mhm.
3-point contest, they got the dunk contest, then they have the skill challenge, right? And Chris Paul and Victor Wembanyama got caught cheating.
Okay. What they do?
They got caught cheating in the skills challenge and was disqualified. First of all, if you're going to get in the contest and you gotta compete,
Mm-hmm.
it is a time contest, right? To go through all of the stages, right? So they came up with the bright idea. The hell with that. We'll just throw the balls out on the court and run around, and we'll have the quickest time, and we'll win. Who does that?
Chris Paul.
Who does that? Who? Come on, Chris. And Victor Wembanyama, being a young guy, is looking at him like, I thought you said we could do this. Chris Paul
You gotta be
goes,
in trouble.
Chris Paul goes, my bad, big dog. I led you astray on this one. But I'm just, I mean, come on now. Really? You out there cheating?
Cheating. My dude.
But, yeah, that's your guy. But does anyone expect anything different, Chris Paul? Chris Paul always
I mean, I see him.
He's always looking for an advantage.
Yeah, I see him go downstairs on a couple of people like
go downstairs.
You guys over inches. They got Hodge and did somebody he didn't mean to do it. I mean, I like Chris Paul, but sometimes he gets a little. He tries to
In college?
Yeah.
So he's been doing it his whole life.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
I mean, he did it in the league too.
Oh, that's right. So my point exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't like to go downstairs with people. You go downstairs with me. That'd be the last time playing.
Oh, okay, Chris. Don't mess with
family
Reese.
planning and everything.
Don't mess with Reese.
CP3 don't care about you being mad.
He don't. He don't.
Anybody mad at CP3?
We like CP3. He just sometimes he just gets he likes to cheat.
We had a good interview with him. We should have asked him that day.
Yeah. We had a great interview with him.
Yeah, we should have asked him that day. Say, hey, Chris, what's up with you hitting people, man?
Because we had an interview with you. We also went to interview with him in Greensboro.
Yeah, we were in Greensboro.
And then when I was doing voter registration,
That's right.
we interviewed him.
I'm just gonna ask him. Say, man, what's up with you hitting people, man? Hey, what's going on?
He's been doing that all his career.
All his life.
That's
All
what he
my
did.
life I had to fight.
Oh man.
And by the way, Chuck Jones said LeBron. That's basically what LeBron does. He said he wants that's another note for his footnote for his resume. He stopped someone else from getting to the All-Star. Getting their All-Star bonus. Because when people get
that's right.
Think about this.
Wait a minute.
Somebody missed a check.
Wait a minute, Chuck.
I'm with Chuck. Somebody missed a check because Brown like, oh, my ankle was sore.
Yeah, that's very selfish.
That's selfish. A-Town?
I didn't say it wasn't selfish, but
Hey, look. LeBron said, "This is my money.
I want my bonus."
He want every dime.
Somebody could have been deserved who never made the All-Star team before.
Right.
Think about that.
Right.
Like Devin Booker, who didn't make the All-Star. Are you kidding me?
Man, you talking about it? You talking about a guy that sits at a table with his friends and say, "I know what I had."
When they want to split the bill.
Yeah, we split that damn check. I know what I had. I had a salad, bro.
I had water. I didn't even get anything.
This guy was a heart surgeon who said that to us. I know what I had. What? You could buy all of us. But
I ain't buying that.
That's how I keep the money I
said,
got.
I know what I had.
So LeBron is like, "How you think I got the money?
I ain't mad at that.
I collect the check."
But I just think he stopped somebody, an opportunity, somebody being an All-Star. That's all.
So how do you sit out? How do you gracefully sit out of that situation?
Great question.
Well, you know what?
Since we ride him so hard.
No, the thing is, though,
you'd be mad if he said no.
If it's Thursday, you know what?
He said
maybe I'm not gonna be. I need to let them know that I'm not gonna be able to play. They need to get an alternate, and that's what up.
If it's Thursday,
yeah. But if it's 7:45, the damn game started at 8. That's the wrong time to do. I'm just saying.
Oh my God!
Real talk.
This is so spot on. Say, look, if you're not gonna be able to make it, just let us know. Just call in. You know, if you got to call out for the day, we understand.
That's right.
And the must call you at 7:59. Hey, look, man, I ain't gonna be able to make it. Hey, bro, that's not how
it works.
That's not how this works.
You got time to get a new driver at that
Bruh,
point.
we don't even have time to get you off the phone before you late. You already look. By the time you get off the phone, you late.
That's right.
Come on, you got to give me more than that. Well, you say all I got to do is call. No, man.
No. You not 2 seconds before the time you're supposed to be here.
That's right.
That's not helping us.
That's not helping us at all.
It's not even helping you. Oh man, but anyway, man, you know what? The commissioner had quite a bit to say. But I don't think it really matters. You know why?
Right.
I think we are all losing interest so fast they can't get a handle on it.
On a serious tip, though, Matt, I'm concerned. I'm not joking. I'm concerned about the NBA. I really am.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not sure how they fix it. They got to hurry up and do something though.
We got to get back.
Well, they tried. I mean, all of this was Steph's idea in freshening up the All-Star. But you're talking about regular in general.
as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah, because you use the All-Star to kind of get people
excited. For the last half of the
But
season.
people not really getting excited because the same damn thing that goes on in the season, LeBron just did.
Great point.
I'm hurt. Oops.
My
It's the same thing.
My bad.
Shout out to everybody. Appreciate you all, man. Continue tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about.
Let's go.
Don't get ready for Iced Tea, a brand new podcast that gives you the behind-the-scenes stories from the Carolina Hurricanes. You watch the game back?
Yeah, all the time.
And are you hard on yourself?
Oh, God, yeah.
Any of the players ask for their crust off?
We do have one player that I cut the crust off, and I individually wrap it for him.
Your name is on the Stanley Cup.
It's the best trophy in sports.
Follow Iced Tea with Megan LaMontagne in any podcast app or watch the show on YouTube.
Happy New Year to all cigar smokers of the Triangle. This is Stevie from the Cigar Box in Cary, and I'm going to start the new year off with a bang. This is the news that you have all been waiting for in what seems like forever. Are you sitting? The Cigar Box Lounge is complete and ready to rock and roll. If that's not enough, then brace yourself for this. The bar is open and ready to serve. That's right, we now are approved to serve alcohol, beer, wine, and anything that comes in a bottle and is legal. This now makes the Cigar Box the only major cigar lounge in the Triangle with the largest and most complete line of cigars as well as spirits. If this doesn't get you excited, imagine how I feel. When I started this project, I had hair and 2 good knees. Now I'm bald with 2 knee replacements. If you haven't been to the Cigar Box yet, we are at the corner of High House and 55 in Cary. If you have been to the Cigar Box, then drive on over, and if I'm there, say you heard this ad and I just may buy you a drink. So get your butts on down and always remember the Cigar Box, where the customer comes first.
This is what breaking news on WREL sounds
There's
like.
a teenager accused of murder in custody tonight.
From the moments that matter.
Let's take a look at those live pictures right now from Sky 5.
When seconds count.
Authorities say they are very concerned for the safety of the public.
When your safety is the priority.
Breaking news right now, a large fire in eastern Wake County. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
Watch WREL News. Breaking news coverage you can count on.